Lazy Gamer E3 2015 video footage, supported by Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Alright, we're here with Dino Verano, the producer on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Not only is Tony Hawk coming back, it's the 5th game after Tony Hawk's 1 through 4. I mean, that's the golden era of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, isn't it?
It really is. So that's exactly what we're trying to do, is kind of bring back that classic feel. The time where Pro Skater was kind of its best, right? We feel like it's so kind of the classic Tony Hawk Pro Skater controls, focus on high score, combos, just a game that's really easy to pick up, fun to play, but incredibly difficult to master, you know?
It certainly is. I mean, it feels nostalgic, and that's something that you've aimed for, but there's also some modern touches that you've added to it, haven't you?
Absolutely, yeah. So one thing that we didn't have is any ability to kind of like push or gain speed manually, right? But now we've added that, so you know, you don't need to kind of jump up and down anymore to gain a little bit of speed. You can press either the right R2 or the trigger and kind of, you know, just kick your way along. Of course, if you add one of those, you have to add a brake, so we put that on the L2 or left trigger. And a couple other things too. In the classic games, you used to automatically consume your special like right when you got it, right? And sometimes that left you kind of in an awkward place because, you know, you just got off this big ramp, you did this big trick, and then all of a sudden you're on the ground, on flat land, or between tricks, and you have your special meter ticking down. So what we want to do is we want to alleviate that by letting you trigger it when you want to.
Cool. I mean, Tony Hawk's, it was the quintessential Friday night game. Grab some buddies, you got your big, massive TV,
yep,
you know, from before the flat screen days.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that were like a foot and a half deep.
Split screen, but now times have changed. I mean,
yeah,
the world's got bigger. I mean, we've gone online, so obviously this is going to be a game that benefits from the online side.
Absolutely, and that's what that's one of the things I really love about it, right? So we're going to be 20 players, multiplayer online, and it's online by default. So you just hop on, you hop into a park, and because we're using dedicated servers, the park is already online. Your friends might already be waiting for you. And I mean, you know, I can't hang out in my friend's basement anymore because, you know, we all have families, we're all a little bit older. But Friday night, we plug it all in, we connect together, and we hop in together and play. And I think that's really exciting.
Cool. So how many levels are you going to launch with?
We're looking at 9 levels right now.
Cool. Also, new generation of skateboarders. Who's making
Who's making the cut?
Who's making the cut?
It is. So we have a list of 10. I might forget 1 or 2 here because we're like right on the spot and I don't have this cue card off in front of me.
I'll forgive you.
But of course, we have to have Tony Hawk, right? And we've got a couple classics. We've got Andrew Reynolds. We've got Chris Cole, who you might recognize. And of course, like the dominant force in skateboarding right now, like a guy named Nigel Houston. He's huge right now. Of course, we've got a couple really cool ones that Tony picked out himself, like Jaws or Aaron Homoki. We've got I just said Aaron Homoki. Letitia Buffoni. We've got Lizzie Armanto, David Gonzalez, and then also, of course, Riley Hawk.
Cool.
So
I know you probably can't comment on it, but one of the things I love about the older Tony Hawk games, surprise characters. I mean, I kind of dug playing as Spider-Man, just grabbing up all the webs.
Oh God, yeah, I wish I could tell you who the surprise characters were because we have a bunch of them. Yes, well, so I can neither confirm nor deny. I'm just kidding, but actually Tony himself kind of might have hinted at one of the characters that might be in there. Goes by the first name Richard. It might have been his given name, but that's what Tony. If Tony revealed that, I'm pretty sure I can reveal that too. But we're trying to keep hush hush on who the special characters are and what might be coming through the pipes. So,
thanks very much for chatting.